attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the...
And Messi! Messi! From another planet!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Lazio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Owen. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cruyff. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here. And here's Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Koeman makes the interception. And it's skewed away. Oh, shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has ended up in no man's land. Makaleli. Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. And here's Haaland. Cruyff. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Tries one from range. Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi plays it short. Shapes to shoot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. So, another set play. Cafu. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. That ball looks a good one. He has found a way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Not the most accurate pass. He's in a good position here. Decent chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. Son Heung-min goes short. Argentina have their third corner. And it's been taken short. He's being urged to shoot. Judge, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Here comes the cross. Tries a shot! And he's there to clear it. Crossed in again. Oh, there's a probing ball. No way through there. Now it's Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Well, that has not gone well.
That's going in strongly.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cafu. Bullish header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Luis Suarez. Makalele does well to get it back. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And Messi!
Messi just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
This possibly the last play of the half. Messi with the short one. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Owen is onto it in a flash. Now it's Luis Suarez. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Stood up well to him there. So, a temporary halt to the action. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Argentina really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Argentina sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Down to business again. Desai wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Son Heung-min. Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. Now it's Son Heung-min. Can he finish? Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Looking to play him in. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Son Heung-min. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Argentina in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Time and again they are repelled.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
So we've reached the hour mark. Vieira shows great strength. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Haaland, very much a man of this moment. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
That has been slung wide. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Cannavaro. Makaleli. And it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now the breakaway. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance. Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And here's Haaland. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Argentina can consider themselves just about safe now. Nicely aimed pass. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Owen, and he's got away from him. Is there any support? He might not need it. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Makalele gets across to intercept that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. He's one-on-one, surely! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Argentina presented with a golden opportunity here. This for genuine comfort. Brilliant save from Buffon! And that is the last of it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Santos have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate. Kaka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's in a good position here. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Romero. Alvarez. And that's the keeper's ball. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blue...
It's Son Heung-min! And the ball... Oh, he's been caught napping! Cross into the box. That's a decent clearance. And it's Makalele. He's going for goal!
Argentina definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
He's shifting through the gears here. Charge, surely! He's hit it first time.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
He's had it nicked away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Santos have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vitinha.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will...
He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Just eases him off the ball. Company calmly anticipates. And here's Owen. Kaka. He is through here. Looking for the run.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That looks a good ball through. Dida claims comfortably. Now it's Haaland. Alvarez. Haaland! Could be danger here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vitinha. And here's Haaland. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. And this is Dembele. Shoots! Looking to play. Shapes to shoot! And again! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's him again. Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Haaland chasing after it. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that has not gone well. Alvarez. Big chance! Incredible! Just incredible! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Pete...
There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again. Argentina not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Now it's Messi. Dembele. Oh, they could break here. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Makaleli. Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Owen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ferdinand. Owen. Now it's Son Heung-min. Owen. And it's made its way to him. Real chance! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Argentina still making a fight of this. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Dembele, who is rarely short on confidence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Argentina are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Alvarez. Now it's Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Dembele. Tries a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Santos certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Vieira. Makaleli. And it's Son Heung-min. Neatly clipped into space. Nesta cuts it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Oh, good climb! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's found a way through. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kaka. Vitinha. He's looking wide. Here's Haaland. Dembele. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So we have movement on both benches. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Kane. And he's worked it through. Best is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I just think, though, that was selfish and...
Getting up there! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that is high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Good ball, good take. And he's found Beckham! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
Can he finish? It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Schneider looking to receive it in space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. No way through, so... Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Brilliant save! That's another chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of...
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. He's not got that quite right. Rodri.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pepe. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Thuram. Ronaldinho. And he's forced to go back. Out for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20 será sustituido
Vieira.
por el dorsal
Rodri.
6.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is ended up in no man's land. Davids. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Has a look up and delivers. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes short. Well, that has not gone well. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Tries one from range.
And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Argentina choosing to make the first change. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Pepe. Vieira. Foot in. Argentina can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davids. And here's Owen. Baresi simply refused to be outdone there. And they can counter here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Hazard. And here's Kane. And this
Goes for a shot! And that's in!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
cambio de jugadores.
So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nice looking ball. Thuram. Davids. Now there's a fine... And Owen! Michael Owen! Screamer!
A finish right from the top draw. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Argentina cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them...
There's the shot!
Has another go! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
And the shot!
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Thuram, the man synonymous with solidity. He's got away. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Dembele.
Argentina are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Schneider. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Thuram.
La
Cruyff.
asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Haaland, challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's having a shot!
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. That has been slung wide. Owen being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Argentina may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Chiesa. Schneider is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Vieira knocks it into space. Cruyff. Here's Haaland. And it's Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Rodri. Schneider, 2 assists to his credit already. Now, can they get him away? Schneider is in a really good position out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Argentina now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Nesta. Chiesa. Chiesa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And it's been taken short. It's Salah! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Thuram. Nesta. No, he's not getting past him there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Deftly away.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Azar. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Kane. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Now it's Messi. Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Eto'o. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And, of course, with a medal collection to prove it all. Shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Owen. Argentina have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Messi with a real chance here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, what has happened here? Vieira. Quarter of an hour played. Floated through. And this is Eto'o.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi. Quality ball. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Davids. And now the breakaway. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. There's the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Oh, he's having a go! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Eto'o. Son Heung-min. Thuram. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. And he's forced to go back. And here's Haaland. Haaland is flagged offside. Now it's Owen, and he is deftly away. Look at the space here. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has a look up. That's the keeper's ball. Davids. And it's Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Mateus gives no quarter whatsoever. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nesta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's played it back. No, he's not getting his way this time. Can he get it through? Header! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substituição.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, important interception. Argentina come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And this is Owen. And Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And no, that was never going to make it. Davids spots it and intercepts. And he's gone looking for safety. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Davids! Oh, it's come off the upright. Not a bad try by any means.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Mateus, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Eto'o. And the finish! Son Heung-min. Played towards the other side.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's in a real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good chance here! Oh, there's a probing ball. Davids aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 5, camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Pirlo providing an outlet on that. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. And Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get onto this? And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is expertly dealt with.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's a... Messi! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Tries to play it through. Messi. He takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football match.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Ferran Torres.
Son Heung-min! Goal! Argentina! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Schlotterbeck wins the duel this time. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Now can he find a finish? That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... McTominay! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
McTominay really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him.
Great chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Carlos. Davids. Vieira. Knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And the shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Ayutthaya have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Roberto Carlos. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Messi, can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Neymar. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And it's Ronaldinho. The ball has bounced loose now. That'll be a throw-in. Thuram. Davids. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Davids. Neymar. Rijkaard cuts it out. Neymar. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. That's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's nice. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Haaland! Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. He's had a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi. McTominay. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Neymar ready to... Neymar! Oh, the ball's... And one more try! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. That gets us going once more.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now this could be a chance. And Messi! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Haaland. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Bale! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Threads one in. He has a look up. Bale! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho. Here's Roberto Carlos. This is a promising build-up. McTominay. Neymar. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And here's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And that's another fine save. So their fourth corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Chiesa with the short one.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Chiesa. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh,
Big chance! And he hits the net!
and look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Ayutthaya now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Vinicius Junior, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Always onto this. Chiesa shoots! And yes, it's there! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Argentina cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it's...
He's had a shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is through, shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the lead now is 2.
Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Argentina are now down to 8 following the sending off. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot.
He's having...
Oh, good finish. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hugo Lloris, Jim, undoubtedly one of France's best ever, and surely one of the most dependable pairs of hands there have been.
Yeah, and he's been playing at the top level from a very young age, and the qualities that got him there have continued to serve him really well.
Is there a sense in which he belongs to a sort of older generation of keepers?
Well, I think he bridges the gap between the new and the old. He's certainly quick off the mark and commands his box, a bit like a sweeper. But it's fair to say, too, he's not known for his distribution or his ability to build from the back.
Sao Paulo with the corner, there first. Adams. Gattuso goes for goal! Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
Goes for a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Son Heung-min. Rijkaard. Davids gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Cruyff. Sao Paulo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Son Heung-min. Plays a sharp little ball here. Approaching the half-hour mark. And they're quick to get it back. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram. And smart.
Mbappe!
And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Mbappe certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. He'll try from distance!
Holland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And it's Argentina in front.
Gol marcado para a Argentina.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Argentina leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Messi. Bellingham. Marcelo. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. Decent chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Argentina have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Away we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, this is a great position. Tries from a long way out. Costa Curta. Oh, good-looking ball. That's been slipped through. That's cause for mild irritation. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta makes the interception. It's run loose here. That has ended up in no man's land. He's found some space.
Messi! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better.
Messi totally got a step ahead of everyone else then. He already knew what he was going to do when the ball was on his way, and it was a pleasure to watch from here.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, great save by Dida! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Haaland. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Argentina have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Maldini can clear it away.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Son Heung-min. He's going for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Davids. Bellingham. And this is Neymar. Rijkaard. For Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's going wide left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Ibrahimovic. He's having a pop! Oh, it's come off the upright. Some resolute defending there. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot at goal! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Mbappe. He's in, must be! And he shoots! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. No, that's been intercepted. And that's gone loose. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa
Adams.
23. Camisa 14. Camisa 5.
Davids, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Pele. Cruyff. That's good play. Davids. Owen gets flagged offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's in a great position here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Sao Paulo are looking to break at pace. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Not the most accurate pass. 5 minutes to add. And this is Neymar. He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. And right near the end, we have parity. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Sao Paulo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench and waiting. It's Pele! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never...
Fallen! Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Haaland. Now that is tidy, really tidy.
He's had a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that was very necessary. Davids. There they go, hunting in packs. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Steaming on goalwards. Azar!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Davids makes a move down the right. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Messi. Always. And Messi!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Judge, surely!
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick.
Goes for goal!
He's got away with one there. It's their second corner of the game. Son Heung-min goes short. Argentina can try it again now. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Good ball, good take.
He's having a shot!
And he's there to belt it away. Costa Curta. Davids.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. But they've got it again. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. That was travelling. Marcelo. Here's one whose deliveries we all know about. Gerrard. And it's Forlan. Hazard. Now, can they get him away?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gavi. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Ibrahimovic, and he welcomes it in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the counter is on. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. In towards the backs. Towering header! Oh, it's come loose. And that is well cleared.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Thuram. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Son Heung-min. Now Davids. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And this is Bale. That's very neat. He's got away. Oh, good climb. And he has kept it out somehow.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Bale. Messi. Gavi. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, they could break here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Forlan. And he's intervened well there. Quality ball. Ibrahimovic might just make this. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Atenção, o fumo só é permitido nas áreas indicadas no estádio.
Away we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. That is headed for the impressive jump. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Ibrahimovic is fouled. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Sao Paulo are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions.
whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, this looks sharp. Driving forward.
There they go, hunting again.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Azar. Marcelo. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Davids. Son Heung-min. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Gavi. Now it's Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bale! Good stop. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 21, camisa 8, camisa
Cruyff with the clearance.
camisa 15.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Khan.
11. Neymar.
Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Camisa 3.
And here's Rosicki.
Camisa 13. Substituição em andamento.
Aims beyond. Chance! Goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ibrahimovic! And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Rosicki! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he thumps it clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cruyff. Davids. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now that's well seen too. Davids. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the pass is intercepted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Cruyff, and he's managed to get... He's rising! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Ibrahimovic, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Argentina with the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And here's Gerrard.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Davids. It's not an especially good pass, that. 4 extra minutes added on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without hesitation. And that's it. Argentina have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Argentina may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win.
Well, Peter, it's a remarkable result, a real show of character in the circumstances when most would have been happy to maybe drop their heads. They grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck and found a winner, despite their disadvantages. Superb.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.